same time, players pointed fingers. Marcus Smart said it. I mean, they work together.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here's Siakam. And it's blocked. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The pass to Walker. Shoots from 12. Siakam pulls it in. And Chris, just an uneasy silence in the Celtics locker room last season. The bench really not celebrating plays. How do they regain that joy?
Yeah, Kevin, it's so tough when you don't have good chemistry. I think you start with putting the team first. And leadership, it starts with being a good follower. It starts with sacrifice.
And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
And he can't get the first one. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. Your pride is involved. It's about your standings in the conference. And also, it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in L.A. and say, hey, we're the best right now.
Now, here's Lowry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low. And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around, even after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles. Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Walker taking his time here. Siakam pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tipped away and stolen by Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And Boston has possession. Walker with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Good work defensively by Lowry. Here's Anunoby. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam, right side. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Walker penetrating. Hayward outside. Misses the three.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Knocked loose. Here's Anunoby. Defended by Hayward. Van Vliet trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Walker against Siakam. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And Hayward with the block.
Rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet from outside the arc. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
But they had them in their heels the whole game. The intensity of their defense was the key factor.
Now here's Hayward. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Shot's good by Ibaka.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
While we've got a second here, now let's take a look at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA, and find out who the steal leaders are. And you look at Van Vliet, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Now here's Walker. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte. Outside Tatum. Over Ibaka. A nice shot by Tatum.
The height, the footwork. No wonder Tatum's knocked down mid-range from there.
Here's Toronto. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Walker against Lowry. Yep, that one goes in there. Lowry's got 5.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Brown kicks to Hayward. Here's Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Walker against Lowry. He's looking for Siakam and finds him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Walker. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Back to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tice. No good with the triple. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto.
Yeah, and Brad Stevens, credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
And so it's Boston with it, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Walker against Lowry. Right side to Walker. That shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job finding that fit and holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that. If a coach has to hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
Now here's Walker. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Here's Tatum. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Raptors leading by 13. Outside Lowry. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Celtics.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Now here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Tatum. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Attacking the painted area. That's where Tatum can use his height and length most effectively.
Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offline with his 3. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Some great ball handling in this game. Chris, we see it all the time. Of all of them, whose crossover impresses you the most right now?
Oh, right now, okay. Man, you got to go out to wherever Kyrie Irving is. And first of all, his handles are
great handle, right?
Oh, his handles are sick. Don't forget about Curry, because Curry can shoot so well. Sometimes we sleep on his handles. And John Wall with the speed, it's no way you can stop John Wall coming full speed at you. He can cross you over left and right or right without even blinking, and you'll just be standing still, stuck, not even realizing he laid the ball up past you already.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Boucher is checked in. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And McCaw is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Outside Tatum. Let's go. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's McCall. Pass to Siakam. Pocket 6.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the shot goes in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Celtics trail by 13. Wanamaker the pass to Kanter. Outside Williams. Passes it to Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Entering the draft, some concerns about Tatum's jump shot. You may have heard some people have, but the range and consistency, it's been tremendous this season.
Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Wanamaker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Smart against Powell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now here's Tatum. We saw him with 39 points last game out. From downtown, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hollis Jefferson. A second chance effort. That shot is off. Excellent D from Cantor. Outside Tatum. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Williams. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McCall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 13. Boston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Wanamaker. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the right side. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good on the triple. Siakam's got 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Raptors lead by 14. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Making his mark in Toronto, guard Kyle Lowry talked about the pioneers of Canadian basketball, like Vince Carter.
Vince Carter really changed the game of basketball in Canada. He created something that is forever lasting, and I think the game of basketball in Canada owes him a lot because he really brought the buzz to the game of basketball in Canada.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.
And playing basketball in a hockey town isn't easy, but Carter really helped get this city and country energized about the game of basketball.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum out there with Williams. Then there's Smart. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. Kick off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. Outside Williams. Here's Wanamaker. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Wanamaker's got 5.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
The shot by Powell, no good.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And after an incredible rookie season, Jason Tatum back to earth just a bit, Chris, in year 2.
Oh, yeah, and all that talent. Tatum getting to the line 6 times a game. That's how you put pressure on the defense.
Smart against Powell. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He has 6.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Tatum passes to Cantor. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. Now Powell. He's got 6. And the pass to McCaw. 3-pointer. And Cantor pulls it down. Celtics trail by 12. Now here's Tatum. Cantor, the pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one, and Wanamaker gets it to go.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
McCaw kicks to Powell. Over Tatum. The shot by Powell, no good.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Boucher. It's Powell on the wing. And the Raptors miss again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Cantor. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Davis in the corner. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks to Powell. From deep. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the Celtics making a change here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Gordon Hayward comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. And that one misses. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
He's off on the first. And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far. I mean, add in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
Good on the second free throw.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
A floater, and there's the nice lay-in by Lowry. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Smart kicks to Hayward. Stripped away. Here's Anunoby. There's the feed to Ibaka. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at the skill set Walker has. Superb at using his body inside to draw that contact.
Well, one of the bigger names in free agency this past summer was Kemba Walker. A lot of teams, Greg, looking at him.
And rightfully so, Kevin. With Kemba, a point guard who is in his prime, he's an impact player who can hit big shots and is one of the more underrated stars in our league.
The first one falls.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And so Walker nails both of them. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Creating off the dribble, an area where Brown's putting in real work. I mean, it's paying off.
Raptors leading by 9. Lowry passes to Ibaka. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pound.
Siakam is checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Siakam finds Ibaka. Now here is Lowry. It's rebounded by Tice.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Walker dishes to Brown. Back to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Lowry. Walker's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Siakam looking around. Over to the wing. Van Vliet with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passion. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. he was spreading the ball all over the floor.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Count that bucket.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Siakam against Hayward.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. Siakam against Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Right around midseason here, Chris, more players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Uh-oh. Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we could do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going into playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down. No more going out. Sacrifice. Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all this. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings. But hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better for it.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Smart. And here is Van Vliet. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Ibaka, no luck.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Outside, Walker. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 3. Here's Tice. And here's Walker outside. Rebound by the Raptors. They led by as many as 18 points. Siakam outside. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. The Raptors have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
One shot.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Walker. Hayward finds Smart. 1:39 left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Lowry drives in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A 5-time All-Star, Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. And then for Boston, Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Smart. And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Walker finds Hayward. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Walker. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
And he makes the first.
And the speed of Walker, I mean, it's sensational. He could switch gears and an active player on both ends.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Kemba Walker hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Powell, the pass to Lowry. And Siakam has it in the corner. That one, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Brown dishes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Tatum against Siakam. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Raptors making a change here. Davis is checked in. Siakam hits them both.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kanter. That one goes in. Kanter's got his second basket of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now Siakam. He's got 17. Outside Lowry. And again, Toronto no up. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Toronto ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're going to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. What a start it was for Pascal Siakam. He ended up with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive board. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots. Gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible those guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for Boston. A 2-point game, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he reached this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Here's Tatum, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
VanVleet can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 3. Now here's Walker. Hayward outside. Outside Tatum. Dishes it to Cantor. Here's Walker with the 3. He can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Outside Tatum. He dishes it to Cantor. Here's Hayward. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby, and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Ibaka outside. High arcing shot. Tries again, and it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooting.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Siakam, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Got a piece of it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brown the pass to Walker. Oh, Tatum in position. And the turnover again by Boston.
And now a look at Jason Tatum. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 11th in scoring, 14th in steals, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Tatum against Siakam. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and Hayward with the block. To the inside. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher is checked in, and it's Patrick McCaw in for Anunoby. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Tatum against Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. The shot comes out. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Lowry with the ball. He's got 19. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend it.
Here's Cantor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle, here's Hollis Jefferson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Enes Kanter.
Clearly a foul.
The Raptors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Hollis Jefferson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics trail by 10. Outside, Walker. There's the dish to Brown. It's deflected. Here's McCall. Outside Lowry. There's the three. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Brown. Passes to Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Walker. Toronto grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Van Vliet looking around. The pass to Lowry. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 7 rebounds in the game. The steal. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Walker. Hollis Jefferson, good. Celtics trail by 12. Up top, Walker. He's got 8. Brown finds Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Gets the look he wants and still no look. Tough night for him.
McCaw, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Inside. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown's got the ball. They could use a bucket, and he sinks the layup. Brown's got 10 points.
Oh, the never quit attitude of Brown. Outstanding at remaining engaged and keeping plays going.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Tice. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Norman Powell comes in for Kyle Lowry. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. The Celtics also with a sub. Wanamaker's checked in. And here is Powell. He's got 6. rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Brown outside. Shoots the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Siakam up top. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the block. It's 2-on-1. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Oh, like a freight train running downhill. Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Here's McCall. Pass to Powell. Now Siakam. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Here's Boucher. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Here's Wanamaker. And he comes up with the deuce. Wanamaker's got 14 points for the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Siakam, defended by Tice. And now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The Raptors third.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Pascal Siakam taking 2 shots.
They throw good, Siakam.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. He kicks it to Brown. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Here's Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course, there's the Raptors, a couple spots below.
And you know, for the Celtics, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
That's a 2 from Powell. And again, Toronto no up. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 14. Pass to Tice. 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Wanamaker. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. And that one falls for Davis. 1:29 left in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Brown. To the left side wing. Tice kicks to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wanamaker. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Toronto leading by 9. Now here's Powell. 6 points for him. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Kicks to Brown. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Here's Siakam. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
OG Anunoby's checked in for McCall. Boston also with the sub. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Smart. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum with it. 15 points in the game. 11 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Wanamaker. No good on the triple. And so it's Toronto enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Cantor together down low. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Back to Tatum. The pass to Cantor. Poked loose. And here is Powell. Shoots. Connects. The jumper drops. Powell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby, defended by Hayward. Here's Davis, played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. Here's Wanamaker.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive end.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They led by as many as 18 points. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 11. Davis with the double team. Brown the pass to Wanamaker. The lead now in single digits.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Davis surveying the floor. Left side, Ibaka. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 11.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot paying huge dividends for Ibaka.
Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Kemba Walker's checked in for Boston. And so Tatum nails them both. Raptors leading by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Siakam outside. Pass to Lowry. And here is Powell. Guarded by Walker. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Down low, here's Cantor. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough, and I think he realizes that.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. It's good from long range. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And many people consider Ibaka to be the NBA's premier 3-and-D big man. In fact, we see more and more teams searching for an Ibaka of their own.
Hayward passes to Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Powell against Brown. Passes it to Lowry. Six on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Loads it up there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Walker finds Tatum. Brown outside. Ibaka comes with the double team. Hayward shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Powell. And the Celtics also making a change. Tice is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding. I mean, an all-around threat.
Tatum against Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tice. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Celtics making a change here. Ojale is checked in.
At the line for 2.
Throw good. Siakam. That one misses. Celtics trail by 9. Ojale passes to Hayward. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Lowry against Brown. Outside Lowry. Ibaka, no luck. For Boston, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Ojale kicks to Walker. Now the pass to Ojale. Shoots over VanVleet. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ojale.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the basket by Lowry.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Lowry against Walker. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Walker. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. With the teardrop, Lowry, good. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And our Jordan player of the game, Kyle Lowry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win. And it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Walker against Lowry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Oh, Walker, very crafty, earning these shooting fouls.
At the line for the Celtics, Kemba Walker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Walker.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. Both good from the line that time. Chris, regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic. Even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the really the great stories, whether you're talking about the Vlade Divas or the Sabos that came into the game, and even if you go to Marshall Lonis, Dirk Nowitzki, yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Here's Hayward, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, last season, Kevin, Gordon Hayward returning from that terrible leg injury, it took some time to find his bearings. He's working his way back to that elite level.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops by Hayward. And with the Celtics' depth on the wings, Chris, it was a little tricky getting Hayward back in there.
Yeah, you have the young players ahead of schedule, Kevin. I mean, it's tough to give him minutes without hindering their growth. At the same time, Hayward, an all-star before getting hurt, you want to help build back his confidence.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Raptors leading by 12. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Now, here's Lowry, defended by Hayward. Cantor against Lowry. That one falls. Lowry's got 18 points just in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up. Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
And Boston with the rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Hayward. Pass to Cantor. Back to Hayward for the 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby passes to Ibaka, and the layup's good off the glass. Ibaka's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Hayward outside. Back to Walker. The tray. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Smart deciding where to go with him.
Shooting for Boston. Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so, Smart nails both of them. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Siakam. Count it. Siakam's got 16 here in the second half.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Kemba Walker. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Lowry against Walker. Ibaka outside. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Shot from 12. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Toronto.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kyle Lowry.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group and a new group in for the Celtics. Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Jason Tatum. Green comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brad Wanamaker is checked in for Smart. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. Here's Ojeleye. Now Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Boston. Green. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Green. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid, Porzingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time on to your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters. And now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Pass to Hernandez. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. There's Miller with the 3, but they recover it. Davis kicks to Miller. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.